Galaxy Z Fold 7 is finally seeing a massive change in design. They're not just 4, but even more design changes are coming on the Z Fold 7. This year, Samsung is going to change the internals of the Z Fold 7, which also makes a design different. As this year, Z Fold 7 will going to see one of the biggest camera updates in years, and that is the reason we're going to see this kind of a camera design on the back. Yes, the huge camera bump. Bigger the camera, bigger the bump, because Samsung is going to reduce the thickness of a Z Fold 7, which is another major design change on Z Fold 7. Now, as per confirmed sources, Z Fold 7 will be an updated version of a Z Fold Special Edition, but they are different, as Z Fold 7 will feature a 4.5mm thickness when unfolded and a 9.5mm when folded. Well, if you're confused why it's 9.5, well, that's including the camera bump. Without camera bump, it will be 9mm, and this time it is closer to Oppo Find N5, where Z Fold 7 is rated at 4.5, the Find N5 is rated at 4.2mm, pretty close. This will definitely reduce the weight of a phone, which was much needed from affordable phones. Now, camera bump is something I'm not a big fan of, although if you're a for S25 Ultra, Samsung is offering deals which you can avail from our prior listed in this video. This is not it. Samsung is bringing one of the biggest changes on both cover and inner displays. When the first time we'll look at the Galaxy Z Fold 7, we were happy because the ones who leaked these images or videos stated a largest title for the Galaxy Z Fold 7. All leaks leaked by Android headlines stated Samsung will be launching one of the largest foldable phone, where the inner display will be rated at 8.2 inches. Nah, that's not it. It is not the whole story. Someone on Twitter asked Ross Young about this, a display supply chain consultant. A guy asked he has concerned about the battery issue since we are looking at the larger display, but Ross Young stated, no, Z Fold Special Edition has the same display size. He further added, we haven't heard that. We have it at 8 inches inner display and a 6.49 inches cover display, which is round off to 6.5 inches. That's about it, which means Galaxy Z Fold 7 will look exactly like the Galaxy Z Fold Special Edition. But there are a bunch of changes to the design of a Z Fold 7 which will make it different from the Z Fold Special Edition. Also, I want to mention, if this is true, Z Fold 7 will not be the largest foldable phone. Instead, recently launched Oppo Find N5 came with an 8.12 inches display, will hold the title of the largest foldable phone. And I'm not including the trifold. How Galaxy Z Fold 7 will be different compared to the Galaxy Z Fold Special Edition? Well, we are going to see another major change this year in the thickness of a phone. Galaxy Z Fold 7 will be featuring a 4.5mm thickness when unfolded and 9.5mm when folded. Well, if you are confused why it's 9.5mm, well, that's including the camera bump. Without camera bump, it will be 9mm, and this time it is closer to Oppo Find N5, where Z Fold 7 is rated at 4.5mm. Find N5 is at 4.2mm, pretty close. This will definitely reduce the weight of a phone, which was much needed from foldable phones. Now, camera bump is something I'm not a big fan of, but Samsung is finally updating the cameras on Z Fold 7, which is why we're seeing such a massive camera bump. Now, this won't be a design change, but I just want to add, Samsung is actually going to improve the speakers on Z Fold 7. According to my internal source, people will going to love the speakers on Z Fold 7. Also, one of the major components on foldable phone is the hinge, and Samsung is going to make it even better. All foldable phones dies between 2 to 4 years maximum, some even less than that, but finally we are going to see some improvements, as this is not the case with the Z Fold 7. According to the source, Galaxy Z Fold 7 will be the toughest foldable phone in the market due to its new durable internal structure, new hinge, and all new hinge dust protective brushes. This is a welcome change. Let me explain. First, internal structure is extremely important for a long-term usage. Second, the most important thing, new hinge is coming. If your hinge is durable, then your phone will be more durable. And if they are adding a new dust protective brushes, then are we going to see a dustproof foldable? Although at some point, TM Brew once said they are working on a dust protection for the foldable phone. If that's the case, maybe we finally see a dustproof foldable this year. Samsung did offer IP48 in the Z Fold 6, but let's be honest, it was not that effective. Remember, if you're looking for a normal and more durable phone, S25 Ultra current deals are best, and you can check from prior listed in this video. On this note, if you're still here, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you next time. Until then, peace out.